Hi, good people. Welcome back to my amazing YouTube channel where we are all about mental wellness and having our emotions in check. And our today's topic is all about your inner power, how to reclaim your inner power. It is in human nature to feel like you have lost your power after a crisis, be it a long-term illness, a divorce, a bad relationship, a business failure, or any mistake you might feel has taken you down. You might feel like you have lost your power. And this is why I'm here today. I want to talk about how we can reclaim our power after a tragedy or a crisis. So thank you so much for joining me. Let's engage. So I want to talk about 3 techniques that are effective when it comes to reclaiming your power. And the first one is holding yourself accountable or taking responsibility of your mistakes and failures. It is in human nature to look for someone to blame when it comes to our failures and tragedies. We blame people, we blame our parents, we blame the economy for failed businesses, we blame our partners for a failed relationship. But the moment you take responsibility, you start looking at the issue differently. When you acknowledge that you had something to do with your failure and mistakes, you look at everything differently. And this even helps you never to repeat the mistake again, or maybe to even be careful in the future not to find yourself there. For example, when it comes to trauma, I love talking about trauma because I know it is affecting a lot of us. We love to blame our parents a lot, or our caregivers and guardians. We love blaming them and telling people everywhere that we were raised in very bad environments that were not good for us. That is why we turned out this way. But the moment you realize that now you're an adult, it has already happened, what am I going to do? Take responsibility of your life, because when you blame someone else, all the power that you have, you've given it to that person. You've given all the power to the bad economy, especially us Africans, when it comes to talking about why our businesses are not thriving. We blame the bad economy. You hand over your power and the power to excel to all those people that you want to blame. Especially when it comes to divorce, we love to blame the other person for the failed relationship, and we refuse to hold ourselves accountable for the other part. That, for example, if it was an abusive relationship, what part did you play? I'm not talking about the abuse or validating the abuse. What I'm talking about, did you ignore the red flags? Did you excuse the bad behaviors in the relationship hoping that it will work? That is how you hold yourself accountable and prevent it from repeating itself again. The moment you realize that you ignore red flags in anything, you hold yourself accountable for doing that, and the moment you move on, you'll never do that again. It will prevent a cycle of repeated mistakes in relationship, in business. For example, if you are blaming your customers for a failed business, maybe you can look at it this way: what did I have good customer service? Is it why they were not coming back? Holding yourself accountable, this changes everything in the game. So drop the victim mentality and take charge of your life. You'll have your power back. You'll start feeling like you're living again. Dropping the victim mentality and holding yourself accountable Taking charge of your life gives you all the power. Because when you do the vice versa, you give all the power to the person or to the situations that you're blaming. Another way to reclaim your power is by educating yourself more and entertaining yourself less. What happens when you educate yourself more? For example, in that failed business, it will give you more power on how to, to go about the next business that you want to start, or maybe that another the other relationship that you might want to start. Educating yourself more and more, it gives you so much confidence, and slowly by slowly your power starts coming back, because I did this, and now I can change the dynamics and do something else and change the whole narrative. That is why it is so important to keep on educating yourself, empower yourself with knowledge and information. It even gives you confidence in interacting with people, which gives you more power. So educate yourself more and more. Follow pages that enrich your mind with knowledge. Interact with content that is helpful. And I'm not saying that you should stop entertaining yourself, but what I'm saying, educating yourself more on important issues especially in the areas of your life that that you love engaging with. Educate yourself more. It gives you so much power as a person. And lastly, but definitely not the least, this technique has worked completely for me, and it is doing what you love doing. Things that makes you feel alive, and things that you knew even from your childhood that you've always wanted to do. And this has given me so much power, so much confidence in myself. And you don't have to force yourself to do things that the society sees as cool, as most important. No, you don't have to do them. Do what makes you feel good about yourself. Do not sleep on that talent. Do that thing that makes you feel alive. After having mental health issues last year, I felt like my power had gone. I felt like I'll never be the same person again. But look at me. I'm back, feeling so empowered, and so I've started practicing things that I love to do. Ever since I was a child, I knew that I was meant to be a creative person, someone who plays with words, being out there talking to people. And for so long I suppressed this feeling, because the society sees art as not as important as these formal jobs or science. Yeah, art is not as highly regarded as other things, and that is why I tried to lay low for so long. But after learning how powerful this is, doing what you love, I'm not stopping. I started this YouTube channel. This was part of it. I started writing my articles. I started writing my book. It is so powerful. It has worked wonders for me, and I love the person I love it. So try it. Try doing what you love. Do not listen to anyone else apart from yourself. There is no extension of yourself outside there. You are only you, and you are the only person who can give yourself your power back. I know it is not easy to be in that place where you feel like you have lost your power, and it requires work, and a lot of work, to get yourself back on your feet. It requires work. Just like you can go to the gym to work out and get rid of that tummy, even reclaiming your power requires work. So we've talked about holding yourself accountable and taking responsibility of your life, educating yourself more and entertaining yourself less, and finally doing things that make you feel alive. Try out the 3 techniques, and I promise you they do wonders. All you have to do is put in the work and be determined to reclaim your power again. So thank you so much for joining me. Let us meet in the comment section and let me know what you think of this video. Tell me something else that we can do to reclaim our power. Thank you so much. Bye bye.